Hi, my name is Szymon. I'd like to show you a small application that I wrote about a year ago. So the first question is, how many of you have heard about Skype Translate? Okay, so for those of you who don't know, basically Skype Translate is a version of Skype that allows you to select the language that you speak in, and it will translate it to the language selected by the other person, and vice versa. So it's pretty nice software. And about a year ago, I wrote something pretty similar that uses WebRTC and Web Speech API, and I'd like to show it to you now.
Hola a todos.
Oh, sorry.
Hello, everyone.
Je m'appelle Jeanne.
My name is Jane.
Comment allez-vous?
How are you?
Dankeschön.
Thank you.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Goodbye.
Okay, that's the whole demo. Thanks. So basically, using web technologies, it's really, really easy to write something like that. And it took me about a day. So how does it actually work? So the first thing is for sending audio and video, it uses WebRTC. For recognizing what you're actually saying, it uses Web Speech API, especially the recognition part. Then from the Web Speech API, you get a transcript that you send to Google Translate to get the translation. So in the app, both persons select the language that they speak in. So basically, you select to Google Translate, you select the transcript and both languages from which to which it should translate the transcript to. So once you get the translation from Google Translate, you send it to the other person using WebRTC again. So WebRTC is not only for audio and video, you can send any arbitrary data as well. So the cool thing about it is that you don't really need any servers. So there is no like Socket.io server that sends these translations anywhere. You don't need anything like that because the connection is directly between the browsers. And again, once that translation arrives to the other side, it's read out using Web Speech API again. So that's basically how it all works. It's open source. There is a link to it at the very end, so you can try, check it out if you want. So just a very quick rant about Web Speech API. So the API is pretty cool, but unfortunately it has a few drawbacks. So the first one, because the way it works is that your browser does not do any recognition. The whole thing, everything that you say is sent to Google servers, because actually at the moment it only works in Google Chrome. And it's recognized on the Google servers. So basically, if you try to talk too long, it will just stop recognizing anything. It will just stop the connection to Google servers. Another thing is, if you don't talk for long, it also stops the recognition. It basically figures out that there is a silence, and there is nothing to recognize, and it will just stop the recognition. Another really bad thing is that it doesn't work with WebRTC media streams. So if you use WebRTC, you get something called media stream, which is basically audio or video. And it would be really great if, for example, you could make, so basically browsers allow you, for example, to make a phone call to a normal phone. You don't, not only between two browsers, but to a normal phone as well. So for example, if you have hearing loss or something like that, it would be really cool if you could use Web Speech API to call a normal phone and get the media stream from the audio media stream from the other person, from the phone, and just pass it to Web Speech Recognition API. So unfortunately, it's not possible to do it at the moment. Hopefully, they'll modify Web Speech API specs to allow it. And the last thing is that it works only in Chrome. So I really hope that other browsers will implement it as well, because like every vendor actually has speech recognition software. So Microsoft has Cortana and Skype Translate. Apple has Siri. It works in Google already. I know that Firefox is working on it as well using some open source software. We'll see how it goes. And so if you want to check out the application yourself and just see if it works, it's the first link here. And if you want to see how it's written, it's the second link here. So again, my name is Szymon Nowak, and that's all. Thanks.